I think I am about as ready as I can be here to do the entire Towpath Trail. I have no idea if this is even going to be possible for me. I've not trained for anything like this. It was just a spur of the moment idea that I had. I've thought of doing something like this, like a long bike up to Cleveland before. It's about 90 miles up there. I've looked and I've seen instances of people riding 100 miles, so it is possible. I don't know if it'll be possible for me with no training or anything. We'll see how this goes. I have my dad's bike here today. My bike needed some work done, so it's in the shop. He has a nicer bike than I do. Using his bike, I just bought a new seat for it, which I'm gonna put onto mine once I'm done with this, but it's supposed to be a little comfier, hopefully. I feel like bike seats are never really that comfy. I adjusted the height of the seat. Other than that, we're just gonna rip it. I have no extra tubes or anything, so I'm really praying that I don't get a puncture or anything. Hopefully no chain problems. It's a new bike, so this should work. Anyways, it's gonna be a beautiful day no matter what. My brother's gonna pick me up when I'm done. We're gonna have a good day. Let's do this. So if you don't know, this Towpath Trail starts here in Zor and it goes all the way up to Cleveland against about 90 miles or so, and it follows a route of where the Ohio and Erie Canal used to go. So when they used to have these canal boats that would take goods up and down the canals, this is the route that it went. It follows the canal for most of it, and now there's just a path to mark kind of this historical route. There's still a canal there, it's just not filled in with water anymore. Okay, we just got out of the trailhead. Our next stop will be Fort Lawrence in 2.8 miles. That's the Tuscarawas River right there. I've caught some fish in there before. And as you can see to my left here is the canal, or what used to be the canal. Obviously not upkept anymore. So I've passed two of these already. We've passed lock 10 and lock 9. But these are some locks from the old canal. Basically, those worked, as far as I know, just like the locks we have today. So if a boat was going north to Cleveland or south, depending on which way it's going, the boat would go into there. And then the lockmaster would bring the water up or down, depending on the elevation change. Then they'd come out of the lock and be able to keep going. Just now I'm passing Fort Lawrence Museum, which Fort Lawrence was the site of Ohio's only Revolutionary War outpost built in 1778. There's a little memorial over there. I only know this. I knew it was an old fort. I had no idea what it was used for. I just looked it up. Now I know. Well, I almost just fell into a ditch as I was turning around because I spotted a very, very yummy treat here on the side. I'm looking for it now. Oh yeah, there it is. Put the bike down. Check it out. We got some wild blackberries. Right now I'm passing through my second town. So I started in Zor, Ohio, then I went through Bolivar, and now I'm passing by Navarre. And in this particular town, there's this company called Nichols Bakery, which makes bread, and I can smell it right now, and it smells amazing. I just put my bike down here. I just saw a really big buck out on the river. Try to sneak down a little closer and see if we can get a little view of it. So you could see a little bit of it there from that video, but it turns out it wasn't as big as I thought it was riding by. Still cool to see them down on the river would definitely be a cool place to hunt from. It's time for snack break number 1. Show you guys a little bit of what I have in my bag here. First off, I have a lot of water. I have like an off-brand Camelback run in here, and then I also have a Nalgene. I got my shirt in here. Then I've got lots. I actually brought 6 sandwiches, 2 peanut butter and jelly, and the other are ham and turkey. I got sunflower seeds, yogurt-covered raisins, dried mango with sugar on them. I needed a lot of stuff that had sugar in it, but wasn't like real bad for me, and stuff with electrolytes and stuff that was going to give me energy. Then I have some beef jerky as well. I think that might be it food-wise, but I also have 2 electrolyte gel, like energy gel things, and then a bunch of liquid IV, which I need to start drinking. Other than that, I have like some Band-Aids, some athletic tape, and my knife, some wipes, and a couple other things in case I'd have an accident or I would need a towel or anything like that. I'm now in Massillon, Ohio. I took a wrong turn there for a second, but I think I know where I need to go to get back on the path, and then we're good to keep trucking. One cool thing about the Towpath Trail is here in Massillon, it actually runs you into Ernie's Bike Shop, also a Second Soul, which is for runners, and then there's a cafe. I think they have like some ice cream up there. This place is popping today. There's a bunch of people up there. Everyone on the trail can stop there. You can come in from the road, wherever, and just get yourself a snack, get yourself some running shoes, a bike, whatever you got to do, fix a flat. Well, I've been going here for a nice little stretch since I got out of Massillon. I've actually been passed by a couple people on bikes now. It's getting like a more busy section of the trail, or maybe just because it's getting later in the day. It's just past 10 a.m. Nice and quiet out here. I haven't even put my headphones in yet. Just been listening to nature and thinking. I should be coming up on Canton, Ohio pretty soon. In coincidence, it's actually the Pro Football Hall of Fame weekend this weekend. So that's pretty cool going on in Canton. I'll be passing through there. It's home of the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I just entered a new county. So I've been in 3 counties so far. Tuscarawas, Stark, and now we're into Summit County. It's really nice with the shade, all these trees around the trail, keeps you from sweating too much. Now it's snack break number 2. See what we're gonna go with. I think I'm gonna try to find a PB&J real quick, and we can probably eat that while we're going. Oh yeah, right there I got a PB&J. They always taste better on buns for some reason. Excuse me. Thank you. Good morning. Right there's where I'm at. Somebody made a nice little arrow here for us. I'm just south of Akron, and I got to go all the way up this way. Cool thing is, after we get through Akron, coming up on Cuyahoga Valley National Park, which should be really cool. The only national park in Ohio. Been there before, very cool place. That'll be a pretty ride. Getting off here, I can start to feel it in my quads. This last little 20 minutes or so has been a little more hilly as we're getting closer to Cleveland. Feeling it in the quads. Got to keep going. I'm gonna probably do a little liquid IV now, or some electrolyte gel or something to get some more energy in me. I'm going with pina colada. I spilled a bit of it on the ground, but now we're good to go. Alrighty, 1 sip, everyone knows the rules.
pretty bussin'. I think I'm gonna put one more in just to get us some more flavor.
See that? Welcome to Akron. I made it to Akron. I figured if I could make it to Akron, I can make it to Cleveland. Just got to keep on trucking now. Going through the city and now getting even closer to Cuyahoga Valley National Park, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool, the Towpath Trail, because you get to go through the country and the city. You're going by cornfields, and then you're also going by parks in Akron and buildings and highways, and you just get to see a bunch of different stuff, which is pretty cool. And up here's actually the Akron stairs up on the right. There's a helicopter up there. Lots of stuff going on right now. You catch anything? A few? This is not good. The trail ends. They're doing construction or something. I hope I didn't take a wrong turn. I gotta figure out what's going on here.
I know it's called, it's a beautiful famous song.
Holy cow, y'all, so I just crossed that random road right there, and then out of nowhere, so I crossed that road, and out of nowhere, right here's the sign, Cuyahoga Valley National Park. Pretty cool. I've biked like probably 60 miles so far, I think. I think we have about 30 left to go, maybe a little less than 30. Only state park in Ohio. Beautiful state park here. Let's go. It's time to try one of these electrolyte energy gels. It's not very good. No, not good at all. Hopefully it does give me some energy though. I'm getting a little bit tired here. Quads are feeling it, but I got a little bit of a boost going through the national park. Oh, that's terrible. All right, 17 miles to go. We're making good progress. I'm actually ahead of what I thought I would be, and I'm feeling good. Quads are hurting a little bit. Just went under a big bridge. It's pretty cool, but feeling good, and definitely gonna finish this, good Lord willing here. 10 miles to go. Let's go, baby. All this way, and the same canal is still right next to us. Crazy thing is, oh, about fell off my bike. Crazy thing is, I'm riding all this way, but these workers had to dig this whole thing by hand. Imagine doing that. Less than 5 miles to go, and I am struggling. Actually, I'm just passing the 5 mile mark right now. Quads are on fire. Even just pedaling on straight is hurting. I just had to go up a hill, and oh man, I was struggling, but I made it up, and we're on the home stretch. I'm just noticing here how sore my quads actually are, they're on fire. I think they're gonna be pretty sore tomorrow. I'm gonna have to take it easy rest of the day. Maybe have a few cold drinks, prop the legs up. Oh, just chill out. Check that out right there. There's the city of Cleveland. We got the Key Bank building, Progressive Field where the Guardians play. There's the court building over there. Just for reference of how far this is, it takes me about an hour and 25 minutes to drive from my house to downtown Cleveland. So I've come a long way, just under 2 miles, I believe, until I finish. Some very cool apartments in this neighborhood. I believe this is Tremont, this neighborhood. It's got like all these cool little apartment buildings. There's a bunch of colorful ones up here in front of us. This old bike treated me well. I officially made it to the end of the Towpath Trail. It's about 90 miles. I'll have to calculate the total after because I saw a couple different numbers, but I believe it was about 90 miles. It's actually a beautiful place to finish. I was a little concerned for a second. There's Jacob's Pavilion behind us, which is a really cool place. They have concerts. There's boats going through, coming from Lake Erie. There's some bars around. Actually, coincidentally, there's a St. Patrick's like Irish bar like right here. That's perfect for me. My patron saint's Patrick. I need a cold beverage, so that's gonna be awesome. This was actually pretty hard at the end. Up until 75% of it, I felt like I was doing really good. About 50% of it, my legs started burning, but the last 20% or so, my legs were absolutely in fuego. My quads especially and specifically. All right. Well, I guess that's it, guys. I'm gonna grab some snacks from my bag, some dried mango, maybe some beef jerky. Beautiful view here to finish. I hope you guys really enjoyed this episode. It was a cool challenge for me. I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick. Shout out to my brother who's coming to pick me up. Big ups, he drove over an hour to come get me and then take me back home. So awesome of him to do that. Good to have good friends, good siblings. I hope you guys get out and try something really hard of your own. Do something cool. Just because people think it's crazy doesn't mean you can't do it. Live adventure style, guys, and I'll see you right here on another episode of E. Krieg's Outdoors very soon. Peace out.